Well, it's a matter of economics. We're small. In order to survive, we have to give people something they can't get anywhere else. And we do that.
You are now listening to That Carter Show.
Yes. First show of the new year. I'm excited to be back in your earlobes, making that sweet love to them with the deep and soothing sounds of my own voice. Welcome everybody to That Carter Show. My name's Deshaun. You can call me Carter, you can call me stupid, you can call me whatever you want. Hit me up on all of my social media. Can't speak today. It's That Carter Show. It's like That 70s Show, but with all the words I just said instead of it being that. So, with that being said, let's get straight into the show. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, or whatever it is you celebrate, as well as a Happy New Year. I spent the New Year's pretty much sick for the most part. I got like flu-like symptoms. I've been coughing like crazy. You know that feeling where you just get pretty like weak and just straight like, man, you can't do anything but stay in bed all day. That's pretty much what's been going on with me for pretty much the New Year. Today, if you're paying attention, is Wednesday, July 4th. July, listen to me, man. You can tell I've been sick. It's January 4th. Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't go out this year because the idea of bringing in 2017 hungover, or just conforming to society's idea of how New Year should be spent isn't really a goal of mine anymore. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who feel that way too. The idea just seems just so superficial now. Like, I wonder what's the percentage of, like, how many people are still associates with the people they go out with on New Year's the next year, if that makes any sense. Like, by the next time the next year rolls around, like, you don't have the same friends, at least I don't, majority of the time. So, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I keep friends for a long time. 2017 so far, to the naked eye, looking in on the world, might look like this. So, like it or not, Donald Trump is still the president of the United States. Yes. To some of you, that might seem bad, devastating to most. But I've never, ever let politics dictate my emotions. Not once. None of that shit's ever going to stop me, because honestly, I just don't give a fuck about any of that. Until they run me down in my house, I'm not having a problem with whoever's president. That might seem childish to say, but I don't vote anyway, so I don't have a say in that matter. Now, I know what you're thinking. You automatically judge me for saying that. I get it. You might be saying people fought and died for the right to vote. If we don't vote, nothing will change. You're the problem in this country, Deshaun. You are. And listen, man, I'm not here to please everybody. I'm not here to make you feel happy every day or hold your hand. Granted, I'm not even in a position to talk about this because I have lack of facts, I have lack of evidence, etc., etc. But I am the voice of those primarily younger who do feel that voting is rigged and undecided by the common American citizen. And if you don't feel that way, then this show is not for you. So think about this, though, really, if we're really thinking about it. If you were going to be in charge of an entire nation of 324 million people, and it's rapidly growing citizens in this country, like we have a rapidly growing citizenship. The population in America is upwards of 320 something million and growing. Would you leave it up to the common man or woman to make decisions based on the population? One person can change the outcome of a majority vote. Do you really think that is going to be left up to the common person? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And if you really think hard enough, it really doesn't make any sense to you either. Let's talk about America. America was built on hidden agendas. Do you think we became the number one country by sharing and telling the truth? No. This is a cutthroat game built on a system set in stone many, 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 many years ago. If the Congress, the Pentagon, the Senate, whoever, you can tell how ignorant I am, whoever is in charge of the next presidency wants to put someone in office for the greater good, there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. I judge my decisions not only on facts, but on my heart. And I know in my heart that the decision is not left for us to make. Sorry, you guys, I'm still sick, so I'm slurring my words. I got all types of mucus in my brain and in my face as well. So y'all getting it live here tonight. They allow us to vote, man, and then they give us an I voted sticker to make us feel like we're a part of a team. Like we matter as citizens. Good job, buddy. You went out there and voted. Good job. Your decision matters. The system's broken, man, and I won't vote until it's fair for everyone and the proper analytics can be shown as to how the decisions were made and not from some Russian hacking that no one knows anything about. We'll get into that in a minute, but don't be made a fool of and become a part of something that is just wool over your eyes, man. And if you think I'm talking shit and if you think I'm stupid, man, like leave a comment, hit me up because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you know something I don't, and maybe we can both learn something from this exact moment. Thank you for listening to this because we can change, man. Should each side, like Democratic or Republican, get a turn every 4 years? Do you care at all? Or am I just a stupid person with a microphone? I don't know, man. This is the type of shit we go through. But the system's broken anyway. These kids don't believe in a president. They know that the president is just a puppet to a higher calling. He's just sitting there feeding us the bullshit that the higher-ups want us to hear. And I'm not afraid to sit here and say that because it's the truth. A lot of journalists and media people have strayed away from delivering the truth no matter how hurtful or damaging it might be. In most cases, like in recent activities, you might have seen like the Russian hackings going on with the presidential election. Everyone doesn't know if it was rigged or if it was fixed or if someone absolutely nobody knows what they're talking about. I saw a story the other day, and all my gamers out there, hit me up on Xbox if you game. It's That Carter Show. Gamers, you're going to get a kick out of this one. CNN, one of the most creditable news outlets like ever. It's freaking CNN. If you haven't heard of CNN, you're like either 11 years old or whatever. Even 11-year-olds have heard of CNN. They used Fallout 4 screen capture to explain the Russian hacking to everyone watching, which proves one of two things. Either CNN hires producers that are relatively young, that just received orders from some older person who can't use Google or whatever to create a news package to present on CNN. Lord knows how many viewers, millions of viewers that they bring in on this topic alone every night. Like, it's mind-blowing, man. This kid producing for them probably doesn't know anything about the hacking. He's just trying to do his job, feed his family, get some sneakers. You know, he's just a regular dude. He can't wait to get off his feet and go home and play Xbox. He just got one for Christmas, probably. He's been playing Fallout 4, and he thought, oh man, it'd be cool to just put this screen capture in this package. These old fucks won't even know the difference anyway. They don't pay me enough for this shit. That's probably exactly what happened. Or somebody typed in hacking into Google Images and found this image and used it. Which is hilarious and quite embarrassing on CNN's part. What they're teaching these people in school anymore, I couldn't tell you, man. I have no idea what's happening. Anyone could have done that. Which brings me to like another topic too, speaking about school. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this one too, but is college really worth going to in 2017? Now, before we jump to hanging me, with the internet and the time we live in now, do you believe that college is worth attending anymore? I mean, with the internet, we can choose what knowledge we'd like to absorb with the click of a button. It's so quick. Everyone has smartphones now. It's as easy as unlocking your phone and typing in Google and finding out pretty much anything you've ever wanted. See, me, I hated school, man. I hated school from a very, very young age. I knew it was a huge waste of time. I do believe school can be useful if you have a great teacher. But I think majority of the teachers in today's and past schooling districts have primarily been there to get a paycheck. And they really don't give a damn if you receive an education or not. Riff Raff said it best on his latest album, man. Half these teachers are battle rappers on the side. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Most people go to school to socialize, which right now is a very good skill to have in today's age anyway. I just never understand why I need to like take psychology when I'm studying physics, or if I'm going to school to be a graphic designer, why I need to learn about fucking, I don't know, health, or I don't know, man. It doesn't make any sense. And then you're paying out the ass for all this school bullshit that you're learning. It drives me nuts the way our education system is run. It needs to go back to, I don't know what it needs to do, man. Like, schooling on the internet needs to become something primarily much better than what we have right now, for sure. These are just some topics that I was thinking about today, man, and it's not sitting well with me. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight. I plan on doing these videos / audio podcasts, whatever you want to call it, frequently, man. Gotta be consistent to stay up in this game. Thank you guys for listening, man, and keep it nonfiction.